Hi guys, I'm back with another trumpet review. Today I'm here with my old girl, and I say old girl because she comes from 1949. This is a Conn 22B, and I've always had an affiliation or a fixation with Conns. I played a Conn director all through high school, and it just seems like they kind of got a feel and a taste for them, and I always like them. So most of my horns are in my collection of Conns. So this old girl has a more of a narrow wrap, meaning her valves are closer together, so they're nice and comfortable, especially if you have smaller hands. Fixed third valve ring right there is easy to get to. It does have a little area here so you can put your lyre or your thing for flip folders and such. It does not have any adjustment on the first valve, which I've never needed it with this one because she plays pretty solid with that. The bracings are really nice and solid, and I like this older style of Conn bracing. If you can kind of see that right there, really super solid horn. Not too heavy, but she is solid. Bell, somewhat live, but I will tell you the bell on the old 22Bs is very small comparative to the other models. So this is, just over 4 inches in diameter. It looks big right there, but comparatively to other trumpets, it's a little on the small side. The receiver, you have to make sure you get the mouthpiece in, and then definitely give it a good little twist and snug to keep it in. I've never had a problem getting it stuck, but if you just kind of put it in like you would with some other trumpets, and if you're moving it down to your lap and back, it could fall out, but you have to make sure you're putting it in nice and snug. And then there's no, big deal with that. The valve action, I believe they call it a short stroke because the up action is pretty small. It's like compared to other trumpets, your fingers are way up here. This one's real tight right there, and it's really nice for playing fast passages. This was a primary horn of mine for a while, but then I just kind of want to give her a break and just kind of keep her as a collector's item, and I went into playing some of the other horns. But she is very agile. She is the small bore. They think they called it the Bore 1 from Conn, which I believe is like a 438. It does not sound like a small bore. This thing will sing. I will tell you for volume, when it comes to playing on the louder spectrum of a volume, especially if you're in an ensemble, a large ensemble, and you need to project, you've got to give it a little bit of gas, unless you're playing in the upper register. Because upper register, you're playing in a higher frequency, the upper register cuts through. But if you're playing like a second trumpet part or a third trumpet part and you got to project, this may not be the horn for you if you have to play on the louder side of the dynamics. But on the softer side, it's really nice. Let's play a little bit for you. Something a little bit agility-wise here. And of course, everybody asks about the upper register with this one too. It slots super nice up there. That's me. Mistakes are free, by the way. I don't charge for those. So it will cut through in the upper register, but any other register, you got to put a little bit of gas to get the volume out. But nope, it will play soft, real pretty. It is mouthpiece sensitive. You can change the color of this thing so easily by going to a different kind of mouthpiece, like a deeper cup or even a shallower with it. A lot of my students love to borrow this horn. I have a couple other ones from slightly different dates. I've got one from the 1950s. I also have one from 1926. I will probably do a video on that one too. And they respond similar, but they got a little bit of different color as well. But if you can get one of these, I think I got this one for under 300. But just look for it. This one's a fantastic horn, especially if you're working with like a piano accompanist or something like that. You can blend in really well. Concert band, I would play this in a concert band in a heartbeat. In a jazz band, I would play this in a jazz band too. Lead, I don't know if I would play this as a lead horn. I know some people do, but just because I'd have to give it more gas than I needed to. Now, if I was playing like a lead solo, have a lot of upper register work, yeah, I would do that. So I hope that's not too confusing the way I explained it. But yeah, so if you come across one of these, pick it up. I think you'll like it. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.